Young and the Restless fans, I hope you had a great weekend, especially coming off of the Daytime Emmy Awards. We are beginning a new week of drama in Paris and in Genoa City. I'm going to give you a few highlights for this particular episode, and then we'll break it all down. First, we see Audra is still getting cancels. We also see Cole and Michael begging for a second chance, and then Ashley apologizes and say goodbye to Tucker. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unplug this drama. June 10th. So first up, we find ourselves in Ashley's cozy apartment where she finally get a moment of peace. There's no altars in sight, and she actually managed to catch some Z's, which is a rare sight, but we can't help but cheer for her. Now, Ashley's sister Tracy is there radiating relief and happiness that Ashley has some answers and is on the road of getting some more. Now, the bittersweet reality of life, Ashley knows that she got to check into that clinic soon. Now, Tracy, trying to be the supportive sister, thinks Ashley is nothing short of amazing, and I agree. Now, before she can face the clinic, though, Ashley got one last mission: to see Tucker McCall. Now, Tracy, of course, is worried. Being the worry wart, can't help but fret about Ashley's vulnerability. But Ashley, yes, she's determined. She said that she can handle this. This is about closure and nothing more. Meanwhile, Alan arrives looking for Ashley, only to find out that she's already off to say goodbye to Tucker. As Alan and Tracy have a conversation, it turns to Tucker, who has hurt those they love far too many times. Now, despite his faults, Alan acknowledges Tucker did something decent last night. Now, Tracy, ever the empathetic soul, praises Alan for his kindness and generosity, and we can't help, actually seeing that ourselves. Now, Alan and Tracy now share a deep, comforting moment, each promising to help each other through the respective ordeals. Now, Alan's grief over his brother is apparent, but Tracy is there to support him, suggesting maybe a good cry and a new book might be just what she needs too. Now, as they hold each other, we can't help but feel that there's a little bit of a bond there, and I honestly wish maybe they could possibly put these two together. I think it would make interesting television. Now, over at a chic Parisian cafe, Audra's day is off to a rocky start. Now, meetings canceled left and right. She, however, is undeterred. Now, with determination, she calls Felipe, hinting that there's more dirt on Tucker that the world need to know. Now, as she's sipping her coffee, memories of her explosive confrontation with Tucker came flooding back. Just then, a message from Tucker pops up. He has a proposition. Yeah, I know she's intrigued. Now, in his hotel room, Tucker is dealing with his own chaos. Now, his secretary fills him in on the latest drama with Audra, but all he really wants to know if there's any messages from Tracy or Ashley. Then finally, there's a knock at the door. Ashley finally arrives, and you can see Tucker's face light up like a Christmas tree. After a heartfelt thank you and a promise to check into the clinic, Ashley and Tucker share a raw and emotional conversation. Tucker's unwavering support and understanding is like a balm to Ashley's troubled soul. Now, Ashley tells Tucker that her alters put him through a lot, but he brushed it off with a loving, "That's only more of you to love. Can we get a collective aw?" Now, despite the scary and confusing times, they both find a way to express their gratitude and affection. Their hug is a little awkward, yet filled with a deep sense of closure. Now, just as Ashley is leaving, Audra appears in the doorway, ready to pounce, but ends up stepping back, deciding that she's just had enough of Tucker's games for now. He's asking to explain everything, as Ashley stated to her as she was walking out, but she don't want to hear it. And then she finally says, "You know what? I'm going back to my place." He follows her, and now she wants to know exactly what happens. And now back in her apartment, Ashley is ready for the next chapter of her life. Alan reassures her that the clinic will treat her with the utmost care, and we feel a sense of hope for Ashley's future. And it looks like she's going to be gone for a while. So it looked like Eileen Davidson, who actually did an excellent job at the storyline after the last several months, probably needs to take a well-needed break. So let's get back to Genoa City, where elsewhere we got Cole and Michael having a less than pleasant conversation about what happened between the two of them and with Victor. Now, they see Victor. He has his usual stern demeanor. They try to smooth things over with the grumpy patriarch, but they find themselves labeled as traitors. He's not buying their explanations. He's sure that they would have botched up the handling that excuse of a woman if he hadn't intervened. Now, Cole, trying to be protective, takes full responsibility, but nope, Victor's not having none of it. Redemption is on the table, but you know what? Yep, it's gonna cost them, and Victor, always the master strategist, give them a new test. Michael is to rekindle his friendship with Diane, and Cole is to befriend Kyle. No explanations given, just a stern directive. And of course, Michael's mind is racing. It should be Michael, especially since the last time you did his bidding, you ended up in a Peruvian prison. But it looked like this could be another plot to target Jack. So you know what? The plot thickens even more. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Another day of heart-stopping drama, unexpected twists, and heartfelt moments on The Young and the Restless. Let me know your thoughts in regards to this situation with Audra. I mean, does she stand a chance in getting glissade? Cole and Michael want a second chance. Please stop begging Cole and Michael. I mean, you should have been celebrating Michael. Take a trip with your wife. And Cole, he can't make you leave your daughter. And then Ashley says goodbye to Tucker. I'm glad she was able to actually have that closure with Tucker, thank him, apologize to him, because, I mean, that whole storyline for the past 6 months had Tucker in the hot seat, especially back in Genoa City. So we'll see if that information gets back to Genoa City and whether or not they'll see Tucker in a different light. Make sure that you also stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap. We had that Friday cliffhanger where Hope was kissing, or so we may think. It could be a daydream. It could be real. Or Hope was kissing Finn. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.